The Lightroom identity plate is the little section on the top left that says Lightroom CC. If you hover over it and right-click, it gives you a few different options for that identity plate. You can choose Lightroom Mobile, Lightroom, which is what I had mine defaulted to, or you can personalize this. Selecting the personalized option also allows you to personalize the modules at the top right as well. And if you'd like to edit this, right-click and select Edit Identity Plate. If you want to go with just text, then use the radio button on the left to use a styled text identity plate. You can change the font weight, the size, and you can also edit the color. And the same goes for the module selectors on the right. The color on the left determines the color of the active module, and the color on the right is the inactive module selector. Once you come up with some settings that you like, you can save them by clicking on Save As. I can call this my custom text ID plate. And then there it is if I need to access it quickly. You can also use a graphical identity plate. When you choose this option, it gives you the option to either paste or drag an image into the space, and you can click on Locate File as well. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll click Locate File, and I have some images on my desktop that I'm going to work with here. I'm going to start out with this Nicolesi large logo because this is my main logo that I use. I haven't resized it. It's just a pretty good size. I'll click Choose, but Lightroom automatically tells me that this file is very large, and it's just too big. The problem is it doesn't tell me what size I need to actually make it show up in the identity plate. I'm going to click Use Anyway, just so you can see how ridiculously large this is. Now, it's so big that it's really not even showing up in the background there, and you can't even see it in my preview. So I'll clear out this image, and I'll choose a different image. I found that a height of 35 pixels tall is going to be good. I think you can go up to about 40 pixels as well. So I'll start with this image. It's a really tiny version of my logo, and I'll click Choose. And that fits, but it's pushed so far to the left that it looks kind of funny just because there's no padding over there on the left. So what I did again was I took that same file and I just brought it into Photoshop and I added a little bit of space to the left of it. It's kind of hard to see here with that preview, but there's a little bit of blank space off to the left. And by the way, these are transparent PNG files, meaning that there's no background behind them. So that's a good option to use. You can also use a JPEG. Just make sure that you add a black background behind it if you're going to do that. So I'll click Choose on that photo that I added some padding to, and that one is showing up a lot better. It's still a little too close to the bottom. I could get really picky with this and add even more padding to it if I'd like. But that's, 35 to 40 pixels tall, and you're just going to have to play with your width. If you have a really long logo, then you may have to adjust that as well.